What's up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie, Mel, back again on my soapbox channel to give you guys yet another video. And today I'm back and I'm thriving and I'm feeling good. I hope that you guys are feeling great as well. As always, you guys, oh my gosh, I have something new to show you. Hit that thing.
I can't deny how I feel when I see you. I'm falling love you up. I cannot lie to myself when we're with you. You really turn me up. Get a ball like a body.
Okay, but anyways, if you guys are new here, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. If you're a recurring cutie, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys know I love you to the moon and back. I'm just gonna be talking about how I feel about 2020 and the new year because it's New Year's Eve, baby. Honestly, you guys, I feel great. I feel great about this year. Obviously, it's been a lot of hard times for a lot of people, but for me, I think that I found my personal motivation, and not even motivation, but inspiration this year to just be the person that I'm going to be. I feel like it comes to a certain point when, regardless of what's happening, you know, you always have the power to decide what life am I going to live. And when you think that you don't, you're giving your power away to some other circumstance, to some other person, to the government, to, you know, the social climate, to the racial climate. When you decide to be happy, guess what? You're going to attract good experiences to you. When you decide that, you know, you're going to make the best of anything that you're given, that's exactly what you're going to do. And I feel like that's exactly what I did this year. I feel like I still accomplished pretty much everything that I wanted to accomplish, maybe in a different way than I thought that I would have, you know, at the end of 2019 when I was making my vision boards and things like that. But for the most part, everything has worked out. Everything has been beautiful. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like if you believe in God or you believe in the universe, whatever you believe is the higher power, in the grand scheme of things, I know that it's been more in our face than ever, that, you know, that sometimes there are things that happen that don't feel good to see, you know, or, you know, we don't like when people are sick. We don't like, you know, seeing those kinds of things. It can, if you allow it, it can make you feel sad. It can make you feel depressed. It can make you feel frightened. It can make you feel scared, all of those things. But the power to choose has been the forefront of my mind, not only this week, but this whole year. I chose to make this still a good time. Being able to adapt, being able to decide that, you know what, I know how it looks outside, but I'm gonna close my blinds, and guess what? It's a good day in here, baby. It's a good day. It's a good day. I'm feeling beautiful. I'm feeling like there's beauty in the world, you know, regardless, because even after the whole panoramic situation is over, guess what? There's still going to be good things and there's going to be bad things. There's always going to be the contrast of the two. The only difference between me and somebody else, or you and somebody else, is what you choose to focus on. Because at the end of the day, all we can do is surrender to the grand scheme and the collective consciousness that is happening around us physically. But in your personal life, you have the power to focus and choose what you want to focus on, choose what you want to see, choose what you want to feel. Choose to, you know, have a good day or a bad day. No matter what, you always have that choice. And if you decide that you don't, then you don't. If you believe you don't have the power to have a good day because everything around you is in shambles, then guess what? Then you're absolutely right. But if you also choose that, hey, I'm going to have a good day, and right now it's in my personal power to see the good in everything that I encounter today, regardless, guess what? You have the power to have a good day, and your chances of having a great day are great. And when you could wake up in the morning every single day and keep choosing consciously that, hey, I'm going to have a good day. Today is beautiful. The world is beautiful. I'm in love with my life. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy. I'm blessed. I'm protected. You know, I'm making good choices today. I'm making conscious choices to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can do, because all we can do is the best that we can do. Surrender the rest. Surrender the rest to whoever, whatever. Surrender the rest to throw it up in the air, because there's no need in trying. There's no need and there's no sense in trying to control things that you cannot control. All we can ever control today, yesterday, 2 years ago, 50 years ago, no matter what the climate is, all we can do is choose to believe in what we believe and what we want to see in this world. And I've been making the conscious choice every single day to get up, especially for this last week. I've been making the conscious choice to say, I'm going to have a good day. I feel good. I feel great. I'm healthy. You know, I'm going to be healthy. My friends are healthy. My family is healthy. I'm going to focus on all of the good things around me, because there's enough bullshit going around. It's enough. It's enough. There's enough news going on talking about this and that. There's enough bad news for everybody. For myself, I'm going to choose to focus on the good things. I'm going to choose to focus on all of the beautiful possibilities going forward. I'm going to choose to create a beautiful year no matter what's happening. I'm going to live my best life. So I have been reading this audiobook, or listening to this audiobook, The Art of Thinking Big, or something like that. And, you know, when you're listening to things, I just take from it what's good about it and what I feel resonates with me, and then I leave the rest. One thing that stood out, you know, they were talking about sickness, right? And they were saying that, you know, a person who is always complaining about, you know, oh, I feel sick, I feel this, I feel that, or, you know, being frightened about death and stuff like that. Those people, you're wasting precious time where you're alive and thriving. If I'm alive, I'm here. I'm not going to focus on all the horrible shit that could go wrong. I'm going to focus on everything that's going right, because guess what? I only get one life. I only live this life. As far as I know right now, this is gold. Okay, I'm gonna make this shit golden. I'm gonna have a good time, because you know what's funny to me? I was telling my mom just yesterday, you know how it's common for people to say, you know, if it was my last day on earth, or if I knew that I only had a certain amount of days left, or if I knew that my days were numbered, everybody has this crazy bucket list of everything that they would do, right? Oh, I would go and I would skydive and I would do this and I would do that. I'm going to apply that same shit, that same thought process to my life right now. Because you know what? It's very true that maybe we are living in a time where everything is so highly contagious, and yes, people are passing away every single day, as they always do, because that is a part of life. You know, it's a part of life. Death is a part of life. We come here, we live, and we die. But guess what? I'm not going to spend if it was my last days, I would not be spending them in despair. I'm not going to spend them feeling depressed and sorry for myself because something out of my control has happened. Welcome to life. That's life. There's so many things that we're not going to be able to control. All we can control is ourselves, and that is enough. I'm going to choose to live. I'm going to choose to live the life that I'm living. I'm going to do my best, of course. I'm not going to be ignorant and put myself in harm's way for no reason. But I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to follow my joy still. I'm going to decide that, you know, what's happening in the world right now is not going to determine my overall happiness. Everything shall pass. This is not the first time there's been an epidemic or a pandemic. It's not the first time. And it's going to be all right. And I'm choosing to believe that. I know that I'm going to be all right. Ask yourself, are you going to be all right? Are you? Maybe everything is all right. Maybe everything is all right. Maybe there's nothing wrong right now. Maybe this is just a part of life. This happens. It happens on this planet. Things happen. But that shouldn't determine how you feel about your life, the possibilities for your life, because there's always beauty. Always beauty in every situation. And I've been able to cling on to that. And I know that it's easier for some people than others. There are some people who will probably watch this video and think, oh, she's living in a fantasy world, da 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 da. I'd rather, and even if that was true, I'd rather live in a fantasy world where I'm able to be happy and enjoy myself and actually still see beauty in every day, than to sit up and be miserable, focusing on everything that I can't control, and, you know, thinking myself into a bubble where I'm scared to do anything, I'm scared to move, I'm scared to go here, I'm scared to do that, I'm scared to live my life. I made my choice, and we all have to make ours. We all have to make our own choices. But I'm feeling good about 2020, and I'm choosing to create each day, consciously taking it a day at a time. I choose to see life. I choose to live my life because I'm going to live, and that's just how I feel. I'm going to live. I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to do my best to always remind myself that it's a choice, and that I have the power to choose my perception. And that's the only thing that we have in life that differs us from one person to the next. Somebody, you know, the only difference, so okay, I'm going to give you guys a personal thing about my life. So as you guys know, you know, I'm living at home right now at the moment, and you guys know that I started to look for apartments because I realized that the only difference between me and anybody else who's living their best life and doing what they want to do, the only difference is the belief and the choice to just do it. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is that, you know, when you're manifesting something, right, there's so many people who are, you know, more pessimistic about the whole manifestation thing or whatever. Well, you can't just think yourself into this, you can't just think yourself into that. Absolutely you can, because guess what? The universe is listening. If I believe for myself, I don't know about you, but I believe that if I decide that I want to live a certain life, or if I want to make a choice for myself, not only, it's a journey. First of all, it's a journey, and it's not just about snapping my fingers and seeing that I'm here. It's about realizing what I want, consciously deciding that I'm going to have it, and letting the path unfold. That means letting the money come to you. That means sometimes manifesting, sitting, meditating, and letting that idea come to you that's going to increase your income. Sometimes that's, you know, deciding that I'm going to follow my freaking inspiration today and decide that I'm going to make a dance video, and anything could happen. Anything can happen in those times. You have to know the power of the universe that we live in. You know, I believe that God, the universe, my higher self, knows every desire that I have. And when I focus on the good, and when I'm positive and I'm thinking myself into it, not talking myself out of it, not thinking myself out of it, but when I'm thinking myself into it, the way will be provided, the light will be shed. It's not about getting it fast. It's not about getting here the quickest way. It's not about even just the thing. It's about the journey. Our whole life is just a journey. Every single time we get something, you know, it's only natural to grow and to think, well, maybe, you know, I want a little bit more. Maybe you make a business and you start off and it starts off small, but then over time it just expands. Over time it just becomes, you know, better and better. And you decide, oh, well, now I used to start off with one product. Now I have 10 products. You know, I was only having a store here in this city, but now I'm in 10 cities. It's only natural just to let things progress. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. But yeah, you guys, I just been ranting. Give me a thumbs up if you guys appreciate this rant. Regardless, you know, I'm just speaking from the heart. This is a heart talk. I'm talking myself into my best life, and I hope that you guys are doing the same. I hope that you guys are going into this year co-creating and creating the best outcome. I hope that you guys are expecting the best. I hope you guys are expecting a beautiful year. I hope you guys are expecting next year to be even better than this year. And I hope that you're not talking down on the year before you even get into it. I'm not going to be one of those people who say, oh, well, here we go again. You know, no, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year, and great things are going to happen. Not just for me, but for you too. If you allow it to, if you focus to, if you attune to that, it's going to be a great year. All right, you guys, that was my rant for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you did not, it's okay. I'm speaking for me. This is my channel, and I'm freaking thankful and I'm freaking grateful for everything that I have. I'm blessed, and you know, I'm just excited to share that blessing with whoever it's supposed to be with, especially on my channel. My channel is for who it's for. And you know, sometimes I will catch comments of people like saying something like, people who don't know me obviously will just get on the video and be like, oh, well, I wasted my time for 4 minutes while you were talking about this and that's not on the subject. My videos are who they're for. And even the people who don't like the videos, thank you for watching them, because guess what? It's helping me. It's helping me to grow. I'm just happy to be seen. I'm thankful, but going forward, if I can just co-create even a little bit further, I'm attracting like-minded, positive people to my channel to be subscribers. I want the majority of the people who are subscribed to me to feel good. I want them to be happy people. I want them to believe the best for themselves. That's who I want to subscribe to me. Those are the people who I want to find my videos. People who are like me, who want better, who are grateful for where they are, and just see things as getting better and better. Everything, their life, their love life, their financial life, their environment, everything. But you guys, I'm gonna get going. As always, you guys stay posh and stay cute, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.